Yeah. Right now we're here with Brian of Erbe Ranch, and I'm going to let Brian tell you a little bit about it. They've got a great family story and everything, and I'm just going to let Brian tell you.
Well, we've been doing this now for about 3 years. I took over basically part of the ranch from my dad. The ranch has been in the family since about 1880. We kind of went back to start off the way it was back when my ancestors had it, and you know, going back to where you're having all your different animals and kind of having the animals take care of the land. Before I took it over, my dad had it, and it went through as basically a commercial beef industry part of it, and we decided to just go back to the roots of everything and start back and trying to provide the best possible meat that we can for the people out there. So.
And you and your wife came from a totally different background.
Right.
So.
My wife's a civil engineer. She grew up in Georgetown, north of Boston. Myself, of course, I grew up here, and then went to college, got a microbiology degree and a chemistry degree, and went all the way through and did all kind of genetic research and all that kind of stuff. And eventually, me and my wife just decided, you know what, it's time to come back and take over our roots. So we pretty much put our house on the market, sold it, moved into a small house to make ends meet, and then gradually started buying cattle. We didn't want to use my dad's cows because they were commercially done, so we actually bought cattle from grass-fed farms and then brought them in, and then they had calves on our place that we raised up. And then we decided, you know, we need to start getting into other markets to expand everything, and that's when we got into the chickens and the pigs. And then just kind of escalated from there. So we pretty much gave up all the city life and just went back to the old roots of everything.
Well, we can attest that everything here is phenomenal. I mean, we love his meats, his chicken. We were just talking about they're the best chicken breast I've ever had, and you can't ever get them. I mean, you sell out of them so quick. But we also, you know, all the chicken's been phenomenal. The pork is phenomenal. The pork chops have a certain, I mean, the fat on it. He calls it the good fat. You know, it's because it's organic pork, and it is. It's wonderful. And these are the stories. It's just awesome because buying local, you know, at these farmers markets, there's a story behind every business, and this story is incredible. I mean,
and it's a family business,
obviously. Family business. His son, and I guarantee you, his son is going to be taking over one day.
Well, both of my kids are homeschooled, so we do our homeschooling, and then it's on to the farm. So they're learning.
So they're basically raised like kids were raised way back then. Yeah.
So we've really gone back to the roots of everything. So like our chickens aren't like the Tyson and Pilgrim where they have the big houses and they're crammed packed in there. We don't do that. Ours are out there and they're moved and out on pasture.
That's awesome.
They actually see daylight.
Right.
You know. And our pork isn't like the pork that they have in, you know, the pork industry where they're sitting here and that. Ours are out there, they're eating grubs and roots and acorns and whatever else they're made to eat, you know. And that's what gives them a lot of the.
And what did you say you raise?
I raise the egg layers. They lay some of the best eggs that you could possibly ever get. So they're not like the eggs that you get at the store. They're, you know, they're loaded with hormones. You want these eggs to get as big, and you want your chickens to grow as fast as possible to where you can actually get those eggs into the stores quicker. The eggs are not organic, unlike ours. Ours are.
Now, do y'all sell your eggs?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't. That's something I didn't know. They
We
sold
do,
eggs.
but we sell out by about 9:15.
Okay.
We're already sold out.
And the market opens at 9.
They go very, very fast.
Yeah, there's a couple other egg people here, and we've had theirs, and they are wonderful. You know, there's nothing like getting fresh eggs right off the farm.
Those are all washed last night.
Yeah, he does all the egg washing. He does the egg collection.
Yeah, pretty much anything you want to know about the chickens, you can ask Carter here. He's the chicken expert.
He's quite the sales guy too. Well, thank y'all for taking time out, and we appreciate y'all coming out here all the time. We've seen you at other farmers markets too.
We go to the bridge.
Yeah, that's right. And
We'll actually be there tomorrow.
oh, is it tomorrow? Okay, well maybe we'll be there tomorrow too, because that's a great farmers market.
I won't
too.
be
And
there. I
yeah.
want to be there because I've fished there and I've caught a crappie and I've also caught a bass out of there. Why are you not going to be there?
Yeah, we have a lot of people up there that
We
are
have that
wanting pork
barbecue.
chops.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang it.
And it's always been
I
where,
hate the barbecue.
and a couple of other things, but it's always been where when we get here, and my wife right now is at the energy corridor,
Oh, that's
Highway
right, the
6.
new one.
the new one. So she goes there, I go here, and then by the time we get done with these two markets and then we get to Bridgeland, we don't have enough for them.
So you're always selling on the weekends, I guess. You're working the farm during the week, and then you sell on the
As
weekends.
soon as I'm done here, I go home and start feeding and watering and start going.
7-day-a-week job to be a farmer.
But it's, you know, the thing is, there's certain times where you're just like completely drained, but then when it's people like y'all that come in and just really enjoy it, it's like, it makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's why we say with the stuff we do on YouTube and stuff, we don't make any money really, but we love doing it because it motivates people sometimes to get out of their maybe comfort zone and get out there and enjoy life. And so
And we can tell stories like
we
like
can tell
Brian's.
stories just like Brian's, which, and it's, to me, this is what it's all about. Thanks,
And
Brian.
the farm was all
Appreciate it.
started
Yeah.
by a chicken in a tree. I'm serious.
Okay, chicken in a tree.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. We got to hear this story.
I went out to go hunting one day and I was walking down our road and all of a sudden I heard something clucking. And I look up into the tree and there's a chicken sitting up in the top of a big old dead cedar.
This was back when we still lived north of Austin.
Okay.
And this was the craziest thing. And I ran back up to the house and I told him about it. And he went up there in like the middle of the night when the chicken was sleeping and went up there, brought the chicken down, made a little pen for her, and we put her in there until we had a new chicken coop built for her, you know, to where we could get more chickens in there with her.
Okay.
And then we had 8 chickens, and then that's what started the farm.
Well, there you go.
Wow,
That's kind of part.
that's a pretty good story too.
But that was kind of an inspiration to my wife, you know, and then she started being around and everything. And
I just
now
like having the
she's
chicken around.
really turned into she's gone from the city girl to the farmer.
Wow. And that story is told several times just in this market. You know, several people who've moved from the city to get away from corporate America and get out to real life.
Yep.
Take over the roots.
That's right.
That's it.